If you've played Minecraft Bedrock Edition featured servers, you've probably tried out Hive or Galaxite. In this video, I'm going to show which server is more difficult in terms of PvP, the playstyle of their game modes, and how competitive they are. Let's start off with Hive's Treasure Wars and Galaxite's Core Wars. So automatically starting off, we're just going to look at the main difference between the two of them, the beds. In Treasure Wars, the bed only takes one hit to get destroyed, and in Core Wars, it takes multiple hits to destroy. So as you can tell, it is a lot more difficult to destroy the bed in Core Wars rather than Treasure Wars. Next is the cost of all the items in both games. In Treasure Wars, the sword costs 5 iron, whereas in Core Wars it costs 10. In Treasure Wars, you get 32 blocks for 5 iron, but in Core Wars, you get 16 blocks with 5 iron as well. There are differences in armor in both servers as well. In Treasure Wars, there's actual armor, which comes in chain armor, iron armor, and diamond armor. And in Galaxite, there's actually armor reduction, which comes in Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Even if you have one piece of armor on, if you get hit with just a regular fist, then you won't take any damage on the Hive. But on Galaxite, even if you have the max armor, then you'll still take damage even with a fist. So overall, Core Wars is a much more difficult game than Treasure Wars, due to the fact that the core has health, the armor reduction does not fully protect you, so you can die a lot easier when you're going for the core, and much of the items that you buy in Core Wars are a lot more expensive or don't give you as much value as in Treasure Wars. Oh gosh, alright, time for the sweaty games. So, Hive Skywars and Galaxite Rush. Two different games, but all in all, they're basically the same thing. Alright, let's talk about the main difference between these two game modes, the item distribution. In Hive Skywars, you can mine various ores to get various items. I think you guys already know what comes out of them, so I'm just gonna skip to Rush. In Rush, you can punch shulker boxes to get items, or you can just regularly open them. In Hive Skywars, it's a lot more RNG based, since you can get diamonds at your own starting island, and could possibly even get full diamond there. In Rush, most of the good items come at the middle, however you can upgrade the bad items by pairing them with 2 and getting a better tier of loot. Another difference between them is the void. In Rush, there isn't a void, and in Skywars, there is a void. It makes it a lot easier for players to not die in Rush, because they can literally just jump pad out, or literally just build blocks below themselves. But in Skywars, if you get knocked off, you either have to pearl clutch or, I don't know, hack, I guess. I don't recommend doing that though. Finally, deciding which game mode is more difficult is extremely difficult, because there are a lot of factors that play into both that make it both extremely difficult. In Hive Skywars, it's very RNG based, and you could just get screwed over every time with bad loot. But in Rush, if you get really good armor, then you could literally tank and destroy everyone, because of how difficult it is to get really good armor off the bat. So if I were to say which game mode would be more difficult, I'd have to say it would be Hive Skywars, due to the fact of how sweaty it is, and the RNG that plays into it. It's hard. Even though I used to play it a lot and kind of dominate it in a way, I still believe it is a lot more difficult now that I play on PC, and I play with other PC players. Alright, so for this video, it seems as there is a tie. So I'm going to be doing a part 2 of this, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll be definitely making a part 2 soon, hopefully in the next week or so. This video took a lot of time and editing, so if you could really subscribe, that would really mean a lot to me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!